Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM Radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
Good evening and welcome to the Dale Miller Gymnasium. First time at Clopton High School tonight. It's a doubleheader in the EMO as the Clopton Lady Hawks take on the Mark Twain Lady Tigers. A little bit later on, the Tigers and Hawks, the boys, will do battle here in this Dale Miller Gymnasium. Plus, I think they have some JV action going on down the hall. So a full night of basketball. We'll talk about it when we start the pregame show for you next, right here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Ackles Farm Market, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome back inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium, getting ready for ladies varsity action, the first of two games on KJFM tonight, as the Clopton Lady Hawks take on the Mark Twain Lady Tigers. And Clopton not off to the start that they probably want, 2-3 on the season. And Mark Twain off to an 0-6 start. And according to Coach Matt Boswell, they are young, young, starting three freshmen. Mark Froenig, Zach Evans here in the broadcast booth getting ready for this one. And just going off that, Coach Boswell compared his team to the Louisiana teams we've seen the last couple of seasons, just struggling to find that confidence. And I think that's something that a team that like Clopton can exploit with their pressure.
Yeah, Clopton's coming home. I believe this is their second home game, in front of a great crowd tonight. They're going to have to exploit that, all the youth that is there for the Mark Twain Lady Tigers, and hopefully get out and, run up that score so they can get that confidence back that they're looking for. They've
had a little trouble closing out games so far this season. We saw it at the Montgomery County tournament where they had a big lead on New Haven and let that one slip away. And it's just finding that right formula for four quarters. They kind of went into a clock management type game a little too early in that one. So they've got to play four quarters.
Yeah, we've seen that clock management, for these Lady Hawks for the last couple of years. Once they get that lead built up in the fourth quarter, they like to run the clock down. But when you do that, you can get stagnant and you're trying not to lose instead of trying to win, and that can lead to some problems on the offensive and defensive end.
It's Clopton and Mark Twain. We'll take a look at our keys to the game for you after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Sun Window Company, and Center Locker Service.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
It's Clopton and Mark Twain tonight, first of two, and our keys to the game. What do you got?
For Mark Twain, I think it's simple. They're going to look to build on small things, fundamental things we talk about when you're trying to build a program. Just taking care of the basketball, rebounding on the offensive and defensive end, and making your free throws. So simple as that. You're not worried about the scoreboard, so to say, but, building on the small things to help build a winning program.
Definitely. And for Clopton, I think they have to have that win mentality that we're talking about in the open. Press. Make a team like Mark Twain make mistakes. Make them prove that they can beat that press.
Exactly. And like we said in the pregame, play a full 4 quarters. Don't pitch it in after 3.5. You want to dominate the entire game, all 4 segments of it.
Those are our keys to the game. We'll hit starting lineups for you after this on the Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And our starting lineups for this first of 2 ball games tonight. First for the Mark Twain Lady Tigers, they're 0-6, coached by Matt Boswell. They'll start a junior at 5'4", number 2, Madison Bolich. A freshman at 5'5", number 4, Bella Hawkins gets a start. Another freshman at 5'10", number 10, Marin Mallory. And a freshman at 5'9", number 30, Adelina Means gets the starts, as well as a junior at 5'9", number 32, Taylor Martin. So for Clopton, they're 3-4, coached by Devin Streed. They'll start a junior at 5'7", number 11, Brea Smith. Number 20 gets a start, a 5'2", junior, Jasmine Hammett. Number 22, a 5'6", senior, Shannon Yates gets a start. Number 33, a 5'4", senior, Madeline Bruni. And number 51, a 5'10", junior, Stacia Talbert, rounds out the starting 5. Again, for Mark Twain, it's Bolich, Hawkins, Mallory, Means, and Martin. And for Clopton, it's Smith, Hammett, Yates, Bruni, and Talbert. Those are your starting 5 for each time. We still have about 5.5 minutes to go, and I guess when KJFM comes out, they bring the bands out for us now. We had it the other night at Louisiana. They were much closer to us. They were up in the weight loft with us. The Clopton band off to the far end of the gymnasium, so close enough to hear, far enough away not to drown us out.
I gotcha.
So,
yeah, it's always good when the band's playing, though. It brings a great environment to the gym.
Yeah, big atmosphere, big sound, and really gets the crowd pumping for sure. Let's take a break. We're just about 5 minutes away from basketball here. First of 2, Clopton and Mark Twain, girls and boys on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, PJ's Salon, and Meyer Implement Company.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Bowie General Services of Farber is ready to help you with all your lawn and landscaping needs. Or maybe you are needing firewood. They offer that as well. Bowie General Services is your reliable contractor in Audrain, Pike, and the surrounding counties.
Hi, this is Dalton Bowie. Give us a call today for a free quote on your next project or to schedule lawn maintenance. 573-470-5354. Or visit our Facebook page, Bowie General Services.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
First of 2 getting ready to begin here at Clopton High School inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium. Looking down on Ed Lindsay Court, and got to talk to Edgar for a minute before we went on air. Again, the starters, Bolich, Hawkins, Mallory, Means, and Martin for Mark Twain, Smith, Hammett, Yates, Bruni, and Talbert for the Clopton Lady Hawks. Hawks and Tigers will do battle in boys varsity action immediately following this game. But this one intrigues me a little bit. See if Clopton kind of plays down, or if they go out there and take care of business and build up a lead in the first half.
Well, if you're Coach Street, you want to get out there and get up quick and early, and so you can maybe get some of your younger players in there, let them get some of that big game experience. But the last thing you want to do is come out flat in front of this good crowd out here, and then let Mark Twain think that they're in it. You got to get ahead early and stay ahead.
I think Coach Street is ready. She was out there actually shooting a couple threes in the shoot-around before everyone got in here, and the first one she missed badly.
Yeah.
The second one, she made sure she made that one. I asked her about it. She said, I got nervous because of these shoes I'm wearing. I didn't want to, Coach to come out and yell at me. Coach Francis, that is, to come out and yell at her for being on the floor in those shoes. But she got the second one to fall and redeemed herself.
Had to let everyone know she still had it in her.
Yeah, and I think it's Ugly Sweater Day. I wouldn't call that an ugly sweater that Coach Street is wearing.
Very festive, though.
Yeah, very festive, very festive. Getting ready for introductions in the national anthem. We'll take a break, come back with tip-off after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports Center and La Crosse Lumber Company.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. The crew and I at Mid-America are qualified to do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair, state inspections, run diagnostics, and more. We also sell used vehicles. Check out our lot or visit our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com. Remember, if you find yourself stuck on the side of the road, just give us a call. We offer 24-hour towing and roadside assistance. Mid-America Auto and Towing, where quality work and customer service is our top priority. Just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, "The sweetest fruits of life come from serving others." And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
They turn the lights out for the introduction of the Clopton Lady Hawks. Had everyone in the student section putting their cell phone flashlights on. But I like that over the years we've kind of made more in a small college atmosphere to
Makes
this.
it more fun for the kids out there, having a good time, and then as well as the fans in the stands, makes it a little bit more fun and just makes it more exciting for everybody in the gym.
And I don't want to offend my daughter running the board, but that was one of the best national anthems we've heard from a pep band this season. I'm not saying the best, Liv, but one of the best. It was pretty good.
It was very good.
Teams on the floor. Need to get the rest of the lights back up here inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium. There they go. It'll take 5 minutes for my eyes to adjust. But now we're ready for basketball here. As jumping center will be Mallory for the Mark Twain Lady Tigers. And for Clopton, it's going to be Talbert. There in the center circle, referee comes in from the far side. Ball goes in the air, and Mark Twain wins that opening toss. Almost a turnover right off the bat, but they'll set up their offense. Bullich over to the far side. Now for Mallory. And Mallory tries to lob it down low. We're going to have our first foul of the contest, and it's going to go on Brea Smith. Guarding a little bit too close that time on Adeline Means. They get it into the corner. On the far side, Bullich almost had it stolen. Hawkins gets it back under control to Bullich. Now for Martin, and a travel before she took the shot. Didn't go down anyway, and the turnover gives it to Clopton for the first time. 22 seconds in, no score. As Smith sets the offense, she'll take the shot, a little bit long from just inside the three-point line, and picking up the loose ball is Mallory, but she travels. Still a nothing game, 33 seconds into this opening quarter. Here's Smith from the free throw line, kicks it to the near side. Now gets it back. Around the perimeter, through Bruni. She has it again, bounce pass to the near side for Hammett. Her shot Rims out and then goes back in. And the first points are a 3-ball. And now a steal and a travel. Hammett gets the tray, they get the steal, but Brea walks. 54 seconds into the opening quarter here from Clopton. And we're going to have another foul, this one on Madeline Bruni. So far, I'm not seeing a lack of confidence out of the Mark Twain Lady Tigers.
They're taking it right at them.
They get the ball in. Oh, almost, and she was out of bounds. A return pass came to Means, and she hadn't stepped over the end line yet.
Some of that youth inexperience showing right now. 3 turnovers on their first 3 possessions.
Just 59 seconds gone here in the opening quarter. A lot of whistles. They get it in, kick it out. Here's a 3-ball from the far side. That one's short, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clopton. Hawks need to go to the basket. Trying to get it in. They do. Long way from that center court stripe. Now they get across. Push it forward, almost a travel, and now losing it through her legs is Bolich. Work it down to the baseline. That shot off the glass, no good. Getting her own rebound is Martin. Taylor kicks it far side. That shot off the mark, and we're going to have a foul. This one on Means, her first, and the first team foul for Mark Twain. They're not afraid to throw the body around.
No, they're not. It's one of the things when you got to do when you're young, you got to be physical with everybody.
Here's Yates with it. Over to Smith. Now it's a Hammett just inside the 3-point line, is short with that shot. And they're doing a good job on the defensive boards. Using that size to their advantage, and a tie-up. We'll keep it with Clopton with 6:21 to go in the first. 3-0, Lady Hawks lead. Yates out high. Kick it far side for Hammett. Now to Smith. Ball fake. Kicks it back to Bruni. Now for Yates. Shanna skip pass to Hammett. Go to the baseline. Ball knocked away, and another tie-up. As that pass just not quite there for Stacia Talbert. Now Mark Twain gets it in. Bolich in the backcourt. A return pass is taken away by Brea Smith. Smith. That shot a little bit off the mark for Bruni. Clopton got the rebound, but had it stolen away by Martin. Taylor Martin will take it up the floor herself, and now it has it taken away by Bruni. 2-on-1 to the hoop. Brea Smith off the glass is good.
Brea Smith with her first points of the night on the turnover.
Up the floor with it is Means. They get it across the line all the way to the hoop, and off the glass for 2 is Marin Mallory. Points on the board for the first time for Mark Twain. Here's Yates in transition. Waits for the offense to catch up to Brea Smith. Smith drives the lane, shot, rolls over the front iron and scores. She's got 4. Now more pressure from Clopton, and out of bounds is Mark Twain. Another turnover. And fresh bodies in for the Lady Hawks. As Tinley Spoonster checks in, as well as Skylar Parker. Parker with it now for Clopton. Takes it to the free throw line, then kicks it back for Bruni over to the far side. Hammett takes the 3, that one off the mark. And the rebound grab by Mark Twain. Up the floor with it is Mallory. Pass tipped out of bounds. Good play coming back by Spoonster to knock that away from Bella Hawkins. Means to inbound. Gets it for Martin. Taylor Martin up high now for Bolich. She drives to the center of the lane, kicks it out, and now it's taken away, taken back. Still loose, and we're going to have a foul on Bruni. That's her second. She'll come out in short order as Campbell Lindsay will replace her. 4:42 to go in the first quarter. 7-2 Clopton leads. Pretty low-scoring first quarter so far. Now tip and a take by Yates. Here comes Shanna up the floor off the glass, and she gets her first 2 of the night, and a timeout taken by Mark Twain. 4:34 to go in the first. 9-2 Clopton leads on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Magic Dragon and Bowling Green Ready Mix in Kearns Construction.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gamm at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Mark Twain ball after the timeout. Adeline Means to inbound. Gets it far side for Jocelyn Huddleston into the ball game, and she loses out of bounds. Another turnover gives it back to Clopton with 4:29 to play in the first quarter.
Well, looks like he changed his mind. We're going Mark Twain ball.
Okay. You get a little help there maybe from the back referee?
Maybe, yeah.
So Mark Twain keeps it. Means out high for Madison Bullich. They work it back to Means. Her shot high off the glass is good. Adeline Means first points of the night. Here comes Clopton. Parker lost it off her hip, out of bounds, but they're going to say last touched by Mark Twain. Marianne picks up the loose ball. She works the baseline tonight over to the far side. Here's Hammett. Back to Parker. Skyler for Lindsay. Her shot from the free throw line, a little bit long. Put back, though, no good, but a foul's going to send Yates to the line. We'll have our first free throws of the night. 9-4, Clopton leads with 4:04 to go in the first.
They'll call that foul on Mallory. That's her first of the night.
And the first shot is good. High arcing free throw for Shanny Yates. Her second. Drops through. She's got 4 points. 11-4 our score, midway point of the first. Good passing up the floor, but then losing it the last second. They work it back into the middle. That shot off the glass is good, and that's Means with her second bucket of the night. Slipped through the hands of Mallory, but they were able to recover and get points on the board. Lindsay to Parker, back to Lindsay. Over to the far side. Back up top again. Looking for some sort of seam to open up. Spoonster says, no, not me. They give it to Hammett in the corner. Her three is good with a bump. She's got 6 points.
All of them coming from downtown.
Mark Twain works it back. And trouble. They get across the line. Over to the far side now. They work it down low. Turnaround shot Means is good. She's got that shot working. And a timeout taken by Clopton. They lead 14-8, 3:08 to go in the first. This is ladies high school basketball on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Ackles Farm Market, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Clopton ball after the timeout, and I don't think Clopton's built exactly what they wanted to build so far.
This first 7 minutes hasn't gone exactly how Coach Stree wanted. They're not quite as far ahead as she probably hoped so, but it's all because of that pressure. You know, they're getting a lot of steals, but at the same time giving up a lot of easy looks on the other end.
Steal by Mark Twain, as Clopton did try to work it through the lane with a pass. And now a steal by Brea Smith sends it back the other way. From behind, good defense by Huddleston.
Good effort there to chase it down from behind.
It'll stay with Clopton with 2:43 to go. Spoonster to inbound for the Hawks. Gets it to Parker, now to Smith. She'll turn around and take a shot. It's short. Rebound tied up. It's going to stay with Clopton again. And back in the ball game comes Yates. And Riley Kuntz in for the first time, as Spoonster and Hammett will take a breather. 2:38 to go, 14-8. Clopton leads. Shot off the glass, off the inbounds, no good. Another tie-up. It'll go to Mark Twain this time. Coach Boswell has to be happy. They may be down 6, but they're frustrating the Hawks right now. Now, almost carrying the ball was Mallory, and then it's knocked out off of Clopton. Saves the possession for the Lady Tigers. 2:29 to play, still a 6-point Clopton lead. Lob pass for Bolich. Get it to Means, and she's fouled immediately. It's going to be on Parker. Skylar's first. 14 foul against the Hawks. Foul is on the floor. Bolich gets it for Huddleston to the near corner. Now for Means. Adeline gets it back for Taylor Martin. Martin tries the baseline, cut off by Yates. Work it. Oh, what a pass. But on the wrong side, the shot is good and a foul. Martin picked up that loose ball after it was stripped away, or off the bottom of the rim by Means. She gets her first points and a chance to make it a 3-point play. More changes. Spoonster back in for Parker. 2:08 to go. It's a 4-point game. Could be a 3-point game after this free throw. It is. 14-11. Long pass gets it to Brea Smith. Smith with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. She's going to take it to the low blocks, force up a shot, and put it through. It's all muscle there from Brea Smith. She's got 6. Clopton applies the pressure again. Here's Means across the line with speed. Kicks it to the corner. Huddleston now for Martin. Lob pass down low. That shot's good. Means has 8. Back to a 3-point Clopton lead. 16-13. Minute 29 to go in the quarter. Here's Yates. Things open up for her. She goes around the key. No good. Into pressure. Mark Twain will break it. Pass ahead. Huddleston to the hoop. No. Rebound Spoonster, and then Huddleston knocks it out of bounds.
Seeing Mark Twain get a lot of open, run-out baskets early here in the game tonight. Clopton's got to do a better job of sending people back, when the shot goes up.
Unfortunately for Mark Twain, they're on the wrong side and haven't learned that reverse layup yet. Spoonster up high for Yates. Down to 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Smith trying to find somebody, and she travels. 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Chance for Mark Twain to tie with a 3. Here's Bolich with it in the backcourt. Gets it up for Hawkins. Now near side for Huddleston. Knocked away. She's able to dribble again and passes it right to the forehead of Spoonster. She takes that and has it knocked out of bounds. Trying to hook up with Lindsay. It'll stay Clopton ball with 34.2 seconds to go, and we'll see now if the Lady Hawks play for the last shot. Nope, they're going to go right to the basket. Spoonster got it a little too fine off the glass, and Bolich with the rebound. And a travel going to be called on Mallory. Gives it back to Clopton with 25.8 seconds to go. 16-13, still our score. Lindsay gets the inbound pass. We're down to 23 seconds on the clock. Takes it to the high blocks. Pass through the lane. Shot off the glass is good. First points of the night for Riley Kuntz.
Great pass there from Lindsay.
It's a 5-point lead, down to 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Pass tipped and taken by Clopton. Smith has 6 seconds to get to the hoop. Stops, pops. No. And they won't get a putback. Knocked out of bounds. 1.1 seconds to go. Actually, Clopton may get another shot off. Bounce pass. Spoonster stripped at the buzzer. And the Hawks will have to settle for a 5-point lead. 18-13, they lead Mark Twain after one on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Sun Window Company, and Center Locker Service.
Cellular Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Eagle 102.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Keolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a Taste of Philly.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
5-point Clopton lead over Mark Twain after one. It'll be the Lady Hawks ball to start quarter number 2. Mark Frontick, Zach Evans here in the broadcast booth at Dale Miller Gymnasium. First of 2 tonight. Girls and the boys do battle. Here's Hammett. She got a couple of threes in that first quarter. Drives the lane this time. Shot was no good. It's knocked out of bounds by Mark Twain. We'll stay with the Lady Hawks. And Yates to inbound. Comes all the way out high with it to Smith. Now for Lindsay. Trying to force a pass into Yates. She slapped it back to Brea Smith. Her shot off the back iron and out. No good. Ball goes to the floor. Lindsay picks it up. And what do we have?
Timeout.
A timeout taken. Okay. 18-13. 7:35 to go in the first half on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Mark Twain with the ball after the timeout. Into the far corner and out of bounds. It's going to be Clopton ball. Another turnover by the Lady Tigers. Saw some of the Louisiana Bulldogs come into the gymnasium. Jack Logan, Kenny McCormick in here. Take in probably the second game tonight. Here's Lindsay, stops in front of the free throw line, gets it back to Brea Smith. Her jumper's good. It took a little bit, 45 seconds, but we have our first points of the second quarter. Smith has 8. Means spun around after she picked the ball up and picks up another traveling call, another turnover for Mark Twain. Now up the floor with it is Campbell Lindsay. 5'1" freshman, and a travel called.
Struggling to take care of the ball. Both teams are here earlier in the second quarter.
Mark Twain ball in the backcourt. Means over to the far side for Bullich. Back to Means, and she loses the handle. Pass forward. Clopton, and we're going to have a foul. Just a little sloppy, and everyone gets a little anxious, and Riley Dotson picks up her first personal.
Neither team is able to get a really good flow on, either their offense or defense right now. It's really sloppy on the floor, like you said.
Little passive pick there. Yates has it. Kicks it far side. To Brea Smith now. She drives the lane, almost carried the ball. Shot no good, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Clopton. It was an uncontested rebound for Mark Twain, and two of them couldn't decide who was going to take it and knocked it out of bounds. Talbert gets it to Lindsay, now to the corner for Yates. She'll try the three. That one drops in. A tray for Shannon Yates. She's got 7 points. Clopton leads 23-13, a 10-point lead. Now we're going to have a foul on Campbell Lindsay. Her first, team 6th. And back in the ball game for Mark Twain is Mallory. And quickly off the Clopton bench, not able to get in though, was Tinley Spoonster. Means spin move to the hoop, a little too hard off the glass. And here comes Clopton. Yates ahead for Smith. Smith tries to get to the basket, is blocked out of bounds by Taylor Martin. It'll stay with the Hawks. Spoonster back in. As she replaces Stacia Talbert. Clopton with it on the far side. Here's Lindsay for Hammett. Jasmine gets it back to Campbell Lindsay. Now for Yates on the far side. Into the corner. Turnaround, long 2 for Spoonster is good. Her first points tonight. Tinley Spoonster. Make it 25-13. Clopton starting to amp up that pressure, and they get another steal. To the fast break. Shot off the glass. Yates is good. She's got 5 in the quarter. 9 in the game, and it's 27-13 Clopton. Mark Twain breaks the pressure this time. Going around the key and back up top. Madeline Means lobs it for Taylor Martin. Martin's turnaround shot is good. Breaks that little run by the Hawks.
Martin's got 5 on the night.
Here's Yates, passed up the 3. Work it down to Spoonster, to Yates again. Up and around to Smith. She'll try the tray. That one's off the mark, and the rebound overrun by Spoonster and picked up by Means. Martin with it. To Means. Adeline Means slowly to and across the line. Gives up her dribble there. Gives it to Madison Bullich. Here's a 3 for Mark Twain. That's off the mark. Hawkins, and on the putback, a foul will send Taylor Martin to the line. Foul going to go against, haven't put it on the board yet, Tinley Spoonster. And the first free throw is no good. That's our first miss from the free throw line tonight.
Teams were shooting 100% before that one.
4:36 to go in the second quarter. And the second one is good. She's got 6 points now. And now a steal by Mark Twain. Here's Martin to the hoop. That one won't go. She ends up on the floor. Spinning away is Smith. Middle of the lane, and we're going to have a foul called on Mallory. She got into the back of Madeline Bruni. Her second. Just the 4th team foul, however. And Spoonster will inbound. 4:18 to go. 27-16. Stripped of the ball on the way up was Bruni, and Mark Twain takes it away. I swore I heard a slap in there.
They must have thought all ball.
That synthetic leather still doesn't sound like skin, in my opinion. Over to the far side, here's Huddleston. Bounce pass, and we're going to have a reach-in foul. Against the Hawks. And that's the second on Brea Smith. And a 1-and-1 coming for Taylor Martin. Hit 1 of 2 a moment ago. Misses the front half this time. And Clopton with the rebound. Long pass ahead. Stop, pop. That shot off the mark. Rebound. Everyone collapsed down, and Mark Twain runs out the other side with it, and then it's almost taken away. Loose ball again. Mark Twain will recover. Here's Bullich with it. Kick out pass now for Hawkins to the near side for Martin. Martin trying to find some room. Ducks through a couple of Hawks and puts it off the glass for 2 more.
That was a sweet move there from Taylor Martin with a little sweep through underneath.
9-point Clopton leaders. Brea Smith for Spoonster. Tinley to the near corner. Bruning going to try the 3 through traffic and scores. Adeline Bruni's first points tonight come on a tray. Make it 30-18 Clopton. Down to 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Mark Twain works it, kicks it back out now over to the far side for Mallory. Her long 2 is too long. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul on Jocelyn Huddleston. Her first. Yates back in the ball game, and in for the first time is Maylee Bowling. Clopton ball. As Parker takes it up the floor. Skylar Parker with it. Gives it to Yates. Yates on a weave to Brea Smith. Smith around the defense and scores. Just went around everybody. She's got 10. 32-18, Clopton leads. Ball loose. And picking it up is Huddleston. That worked out somehow for her. But now Clopton takes it away into a fast break for Bruni. Bruni to the hoop, and 2 more for Clopton. Bruni's got 5 in the corner. 34-18, Hawks lead. Ball stripped, taken to the floor. Spoonster comes away with it. Ahead to Yates. Yates to the glass. The shot was kind of wild as she bounced off a Mark Twain defender. And here come Huddleston. Her pass ahead was knocked out of bounds by Spoonster. And back in the ball game comes Adeline Means. And for Clopton, Riley Kuntz comes in for Brea Smith. Minute 57 left in the half. Lob pass to Means, and we're going to have a foul on Yates. So another 1-and-1 coming. And Means to the line for the first time. Minute 54 left in the half. And the first shot earns the second. 9 points now for Adeline Means. 34-19. Huddleston checks out. Back in is Riley Dotson for Mark Twain. And Means' second shot. That hit that support. She got her own rebound. The putback no good. And Yates comes away with it. Ahead to Bruni. Bounce pass through the lane. That's a nice feed. Couldn't get the finish though by Parker, and Means gets the rebound. And she's out of bounds. Pivoted right out of bounds, trying to get away from 3-player pressure from Clopton.
Both teams have struggled shooting layups from the left side of the hoop tonight.
Lob pass through Kuntz. Back up top now for Bruni. To Parker as Spoonster in the corner. Gives to Yates. Now to Kuntz. Back out to Parker. Shot from behind the free throw line is good. Quickly back the other way is Means, and she has the ball stripped away and knocks out of bounds. It'll be Clopton ball with 1:15 to go. They lead 36-19. Cross the line with it is Parker. To Yates. Has Parker at the free throw line. Her shot blocked. Turns into a pass to Spoonster. Now to Kuntz out the backside. Long range 3. That one's just a bit short for Bruni, and here comes Mark Twain. On the run is Hawkins. Lost it off her own foot, and here comes Clopton back the other way. Yates is blocked, and she'll head to the line. I think they're going to get Riley Dotson for the personal. Nope, went the other way. 50.2 seconds to go. They call the foul on number 31. There is no 31. And the first shot is good for Yates.
So we got a phantom foul here tonight.
Yep. Now they call over the official. I think they're going to call it on Means 30. I haven't changed it on the board yet. And the second shot is no good. And the rebound is, they're going to have a tie-up or a foul? Oh, it is a tie-up. Arrow favors Mark Twain. I guess we'll never know who that foul was on. Ooh, Means had it stuck on her hip for a second. Now it's stolen away by Clopton. Pass ahead to Parker. Parker to the hoop, and she gets 2 more. And it's a 20-point lead. They never put that first free throw on the board either.
All kinds of issues here tonight.
Yeah, it's 39-19. 28.2 seconds to go. Mark Twain turns it over again as that ball was lost through a pair of Tiger legs. Here's Hammett. As they work that weave, here's Parker with a shot. It's off the mark. Rebound, Hammett gets it out the far side. Has it back. Long 2 is short, and the rebound goes out of bounds back to Mark Twain with 8.4 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Means. She picks up the ball. Pass ahead. Shot is blocked out of bounds with 0.1 seconds to go. Clock operator needs to just let that 0.1 go off the clock.
Can't really do anything with a 1/10 of a second.
Unless you got a 6'7" player that can tip it in. Shot, didn't get it off in time anyway, but it was short by Taylor Martin, and we've reached halftime here at Clopton. 39-19, the Lady Hawks lead the Mark Twain Lady Tigers. Back with the halftime report after this on KJFM.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advance PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Castile Color Wheel in Pittsfield is your one-stop shop for Christmas decor and gifts this holiday season. Cooking for the holidays? Their dishware section is a good place to start. Need stocking stuffers? Castile's has unique kitchen gadgets, coffee, chocolates, and other goodies. Their small town charm welcomes you, and their helping hand is always right there. So much to offer and more at Castile Color Wheel, just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM. Sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Back here at Clopton High School, 2 quarters in the books. Kind of a messy first 2 quarters, Zach Evans, as both of these teams struggled with turnovers.
Yeah, I think I got down 22 for Mark Twain and then 8 for Clopton. So both teams not taking care of the ball like we talked about in the pregame.
39-19, the Hawks in that second quarter were able to establish their dominance a little bit, but still having trouble with the size of Adeline Means and Taylor Martin down low.
Yeah, they were able to expand their lead from 3 to 19 here on a 23-6 run there in the second quarter. So playing more like the Clopton Hawks that we know, and just letting the inexperience show for the Mark Twain Lady Tigers. You know, they pulled back that full court press back into a 3-quarter and just let Mark Twain, shoot themselves in the foot and let them make the mistake. So I'll look forward to seeing more of that here in the second half.
39-19 our score. I think they added a point to both sides on the scoreboard here in the gym. I've got it right. I'll talk to them in a second.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
go through our first half scoring after this on the 102 halftime report.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, PJ's Salon, and Meyer Implement Company.
Cellular Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Since 1939, Meyer Implement Company has been serving the local agricultural and business communities with quality sales and service. Meyer Implement has also taken great pride in supporting those communities and would like to wish the area sports teams the best of luck throughout their seasons. Be sure to stop by and visit the people who truly appreciate your business. Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green.
Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes in Bowling Green, Silex, and Louisiana are the ultimate providers of creating healing experiences in the community. We have years of experience caring for families and are dedicated to excellence in service and have the highest integrity. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes, offering sincere and caring service in your time of need.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
39-19 our score after 2 quarters as the band continues to play here inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium. First half scoring first for Mark Twain, 2 points for Mary Mallory, 8 points for Taylor Martin, and 9 points for Adeline Means. That equals 19. And on the Clopton side, 2 players in double figures, 10 points for Brea Smith, 10 points for Shannon Yates, 6 points in the first half for Jasmine Hammond on a pair of first quarter threes, 5 points for Madeline Bruni, 4 for Skylar Parker, and then 2 each for Riley Kuntz and Tinley Spoonster. That equals 39. So our scorebook is right on the money where it needs to be.
And we still have a foul on 31 for Mark Twain, who doesn't exist. So we'll get it figured out here sooner or later.
Yep. It's early in the season for the scoreboard operators as well. 39-19 our score after 2 quarters. We'll take a break, come back with second half action after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports Center and La Crosse Lumber Company.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, Infant through Adult Immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Becky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Well, I think the scorebooks are all at the scorer's table now. As it stands right now, the official scoreboard is off by a point. So I'll give the Ghost, number 31, who has a foul, the Ghost point as well for now.
It's well deserved.
I mean, if you're going to pick up your foul, you got to hit a free throw too, right? 39-19 the actual score, 39-20 on the scoreboard here in the gym. Mark Twain is out having a shoot around, looking loose. Clopton has not come out of the locker room yet, as we're under 2 minutes away from the start of the second half here inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium. And wonder what kind of conversation is going on in there as they finally emerge from the locker room. It's never good when it's under a minute 45 and you haven't come back out yet.
No. Once you hear that second buzz, you're like, all right, we got to get it going now.
Yeah. And a pretty serious look on all three coaches' faces for Clopton as a 20-point lead, or 19, however you want to look at it, is probably not as big as they wanted by halftime over this very young Mark Twain team. We'll take one more quick break, come back with the second half start after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Magic Dragon and Bowling Green Ready Mix in Kearns Construction.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Clopton with the ball to start the second half. Here's Yates with it. Back for Bruni. We're just underway in quarter number 3. Yates thought about the three. And a nice job by Means to come out and defend that. Here's Hammett on the far point with it. Back to Shanna Yates. Yates to the near side now. Work at center of the lane to Brant Smith. Smith picked up a couple of first half fouls. Hammett has one rim out from just inside the three-point line. Talbert got the rebound and now is tied up. And it's going back to Mark Twain. Up the floor with it quickly are the Lady Tigers, but a nice job by Talbert to knock it away, or that's an easy 2 points for Taylor Martin. 36 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Means up top and around through Bullich to Hawkins. Now to the baseline for Means. Finds a little bit of room but has it taken away. She tried to kick it to the corner to Mallory and it's taken away by the Hawks and then knocked out of bounds. Back the other way by Hawkins. It'll stay with Clopton. 50 seconds into the third quarter.
Brea Smith was looking for the home run pass there to Jasmine Hammett, but couldn't quite connect on it.
Oh, good look inside, but blocked was Talbert. And now almost stolen away by Hammett. Now knocked out of bounds by Brea. And a lot of whistles in the first 60 seconds of this third quarter.
Very choppy here early.
Means to inbound. Adeline gets it in to Bullich. Trying to lob a pass inside, and it's taken away by Clopton. Here's Yates. Pass ahead to Hammett. Hammett the layup. Too hard off the glass. And the rebound by Hawkins, and then lost it out of bounds. Did Bullich. Out high. Here's Bruni with it. Off the inbound. To Yates. Yates. Slow weave. Now gives it on the far side to Brea Smith. Smith trying to find the baseline. Kicks it back to Talbert. Now to Yates. To the near corner for Hammett. Now to Bruni. Bruni kicks it down to Talbot. Talbot works around a defender. Tries a little 4-footer, and it was only 3.5 foot. Missed everything, and then she knocks it out of bounds. It'll go to Mark Twain. 6:15 to go in the third. 39-20. You have to have a point here in the second half. Either side. Bolich, long pass ahead. Into the front court for Mallory. That shot off the glass is good for Taylor Martin. She's got 10 points. And it's 39-22. Yates. Put the ball in her pocket momentarily, and then the ball stripped away. Stolen from Bruni. And here comes Mark Twain again. Leans to the far side now for Hawkins. Bella Hawkins, kind of a little pest out there defensively, isn't she? It's a good type of player to have.
Yeah. It's one you hate to play against but love to play with.
39-22, 5:36 to play. Off the floor with it is Bruni. Yates with a long-range three is short. Long rebound comes all the way out to Bolich. Through Hawkins. Hawkins now to Means, and she traveled. So Clopton gets it back on the turnover. And they'll set the offense. Here's Yates with it on the far point. Dribbles to the free throw line. Now gives it to Brea Smith. Now for Bruni. Bruni to Yates. Everything's staying out high right now for Clopton. To Bruni. Bruni, spin move on Means. Works it down to the baseline. Talbot passed up the shot, kicks it back out for a long two, and that's off the rim, off the support system, and back to the Mark Twain Lady Tigers.
Clopton offense is moving very slowly here at the beginning of this third quarter. Not what I thought I'd see coming out of halftime from them.
And it doesn't appear that they're trying to run clock.
No.
It's just
very methodical when you're moving the ball around, trying to get it inside, but really to no avail.
Bolich had her pass tipped and taken by Tinley Spoonster. A 2-on-0 to the hoop. Spoonster scores. She's got 4 points. And the first points of the second half for Clopton make it 41-22. Up the floor with it. Oh, good passing by Mark Twain. Shot off the glass. Good for Taylor Martin.
That was a dime there.
Got 12 points in this ball game. Leading scorer for Mark Twain. Parker, now far side. Step out three. That one rolls through the rim and down for Madeline Bruni. She's got 8 points. 44-24. 20-point lead. Ties the biggest of the night for Clopton. Pass tipped and taken. And a double dribble going to be called on Spoonster. And a timeout taken by Mark Twain. 3:59 to go in the third quarter. It's 44-24. Clopton leading Mark Twain. First of two from Clopton on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Ackles Farm Market, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athletes. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
44-24 is the Lady Hawks lead on Mark Twain. Midway point of the third quarter. Mark Froning, Zach Evans. First of two as the boys will do action next, and look like the Hawks We're already in uniform and ready to go. Within the backcourt is Bella Hawkins. It's it to Adeline Means. Now into the corner for Marin Mallory, and she has it knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Mark Twain with 3:51 to go in the quarter. Still a lot of basketball before we get to the Christmas break. A lot of shootouts. Not next week, but the week. Yeah, I guess this is the last weekend before Christmas, isn't it? So next week will be full of it. Full of shootouts and stuff. And then that week between Christmas and New Year's, a lot of shootouts then as well. Here's Spoonster off a miss by Mark Twain. Work it down to Parker. Now to Brea Smith. Her long two is good. Good looking jump shot. She's got a dozen points.
Clopton finally starting getting that offense moving.
Now a steal by Parker. And she's fouled from behind by Bella Hawkins. Going to be the first foul on Bella. We can finally get that fictitious number 31 off the board. First foul of the second half for either side. Back into the ball game, Riley Dodson and Jocelyn Huddleston. The lob pass off the inbound is taken away by Taylor Martin. Martin gets it to Madison Bolich. And that ball is thrown away into the Mark Twain bench and back to the Clopton Lady Hawks.
Almost caught Coach Matt Boswell there. He wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he was doing a little coaching on the sidelines. Almost thumped him. Parker across the line for Clopton. Kicks it back to Yates, now for Brea Smith. Smith drives to the basket and scores. 14 points for Brea Smith. 48-24. Clopton building that lead. Now another steal. And hacked on the way in is Yates. Foul going to be picked up by Adeline Means, her second. Actually, they've got her for 3.
Maybe they did end up giving her the phantom foul.
Just never changed it on the scoreboard, and Yates' first shot is short. She hit her first 3 from the free throw line and has missed her last 2. 2:43 to go in the third quarter. 24-point lead for Clopton, make it 25 points. She's got 11, does Yates. And it's 49-24. Huddleston gives up her dribble, now gives the ball to Martin. Martin kicks it again, and into the front court. Bolich picks it up. Mark Twain trying to slow it down, and now it's knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say Clopton ball. As it was tipped by Yates, went off Mark Twain, and Coach Boswell doesn't really agree. But he's talking to the wrong official. Not the one that made the call. And a big bump that time by Martin. She put a shoulder into Campbell Lindsay. And a timeout taken by Clopton after that foul. 49-24. The Lady Hawks lead the Mark Twain Lady Tigers. 2:18 to go in the third on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Sun Window Company, and Center Locker Service.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Clopton with the ball after the timeout. Here's Parker with it to Brea Smith. Smith to Yates on the weave. Kicks it back now for Lindsay. Campbell Lindsay to Brea Smith. Ball fake, drives, and is knocked down, and they're going to say that was incidental contact. Ball back to Mark Twain. With it is Martin in the backcourt. Over to Bullich. And she's tripped. No call. And she is not feeling good. Another body hits the floor, and now over and back. And no, they're going to finally blow the whistle for the injured player. She may have smacked the side of her knee or something, or is holding her wrist. She'll have to come out. That's Madison Bullich with 1:40 to go in the third. It's going to stay Mark Twain ball. Riley Kuntz came in for Clopton. In for Yates. Pressure from Lindsay. Mark Twain gets it back across the line into the offensive end. Cut off from the baseline, and the ball's out of bounds. And Kuntz just picked up the player she knocked over.
Looks like she picked up a foul on the way as well.
Yep. Looked like initially they were just going to signal out of bounds. Stolen by Clopton, and Lindsay has the ball knocked away from behind. And back to the ball game comes Adeline Means. She replaces Bronwyn Harding, who came in at the timeout. Here's Lindsay into the corner. Skip pass in near side for Parker. Back to Lindsay. Over to the corner for Spoonster. Her three is short. Put back is good. Nice job by Kuntz to grab the board and put it back in for two. 51-24. Clopton with a minute left in the third. Now a steal by Kuntz. And a travel called. She couldn't quite get the ball under control. She started up the floor. Brea Smith checks out. 55.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Now a tip and a take by Spoonster. She'll take it to the hoop and is fouled on the way there by Jocelyn Huddleston. 49.7 seconds to go, and it was a shooting foul. So Spoonster to the line to shoot a pair. And her first shot is good. 5 points now for Tinley. And the second shot is good as well. Coach's kid, right?
Knows not to miss the free throws.
Now a steal by Parker, and Skyler gets that one to go.
She's got 6 on the night.
55-24, final 38 seconds of the third quarter. Ball goes to the floor. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Martin as she extended out that arm to sweep away the Clopton player. Sometimes you just want a little room.
Yeah.
30 seconds to go. 55-24. Over the far side, good pass. Lindsay over to the near side. Here's a three. That one drops through. Madeline Bruni with a tray. That's her third three tonight. 58-24 Clopton. Into the front court with it is Huddleston. Now for Means, and she's fouled with 5.2 seconds to go. Foul was on the floor. And it goes against Campbell Lindsay. her second. Mark Twain gets the inbound, and we're going to have another foul.
Looks like this one's going to go against Riley Coons.
That's her second. Third team foul, 3.5 seconds to go. They come to the near corner with it for Martin. Martin steps inside. That shot off the mark, and the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter here from Clopton High School. It's the Lady Hawks 58, Mark Twain 24. Back with the fourth after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Bowie General Services of Farber is ready to help you with all your lawn and landscaping needs. Or maybe you are needing firewood. They offer that as well. Bowie General Services is your reliable contractor in Audrain, Pike, and the surrounding counties.
Hi, this is Dalton Bowie. Give us a call today for a free quote on your next project or to schedule lawn maintenance. 573-470-5354. Or visit our Facebook page, Bowie General Services.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KJFM Eagle 102.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
So Clopton steal to start the fourth quarter, but Hammett lost it out of bounds, so we'll try again to start the fourth. It is a running clock here in the fourth quarter. As Clopton is up 58-24, now the ball knocked away. Picked up by Bella Hawkins, and a tie-up between Brea Smith and Adeline Means, and the arrow will favor Clopton as we played 30 seconds here in the fourth. I still say Coach Boswell has a lot of things to be happy about through this game, even though Clopton has gotten to the running clock here in the fourth quarter. Here's a three. No good. Following her own shot was Bruni. Now gets it to Smith. Brea. Back to Madeline Bruni. Into the near corner for Yates. Back to Bruni again. Free throw line. That shot off the mark. Rebound knocked her out of Hammett. Got it back to Bruni. Now to Brea Smith. Top of the key. She'll back up. Down to 6:45 to go. Brea for Yates to the near side for Hammett. Now for Bruni again. Skip pass to Hammett. Back out to Yates. She'll take the three. That's short. Turns into a pass to Talbert, and she's fouled on her way back up by Adeline Means. That's her fourth.
Any shooter will tell you that that was a pass, an intentional air ball by Shayna Yates there.
It was a perfect pass. And the first free throw gets Talbert into the scorebook. 59-24. Second shot good as well. Even 60 on the board for Clopton. Here's Means. Gives it to the corner for Martin. Martin forces one to the hoop. And four fresh coming in for Mark Twain after that foul called. And it's going to be on Talbert. Her first. Said she wasn't shooting. Usually they give that continuation.
Yeah.
Bullich almost lost it. Gives it off for Harding. Harding back for Bullich. Tries to go baseline on Hammett. Kicks it far side, and it is kicked by Talbert. So it'll stay with Mark Twain. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. 60-24, the Lady Hawks lead. Now with it is Bowling, and it's stolen away. Bruni back the other way, is fouled from behind by Maylee Bowling. And that's her first foul. As free throws, especially 2-shot fouls, will take about 40 seconds off the clock. And the first one rims out, no good for Madeline Bruni, so she's stuck on 11 points.
You really don't know how much time is really wasted in between, those dead balls, but when you got a turbo clock like it is now, it seems to go so fast.
Second shot, no good. And the rebound grab by Mark Twain. Back the other way is Harding, trying to go coast to coast, shot no good. And the rebound picked up by Bruni. Long pass ahead for Yates. Yates to the hoop, no. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Mark Twain and now tied up. And 5 fresh coming in for Clopton. So the starters are done. The clock ticks down to 3:45. And one more substitution for Mark Twain as Bullich came back after banging up that wrist a little bit. But she's replaced this time. With it is Shaylin Shepard. Shepard gives it to Dotson. Down to 3:20 to go. Now a steal. Here comes Skylar Parker. Parker on the break, gets it off the glass for 2 more. She's got 8 points. 62-24. Shepard works all the way to the baseline and then is tied up by Clopton. It's going to stay with Mark Twain this time. And Shepard will just inbound herself. Nope. Now they're going to switch it up. I think they just said it was going to be Mark Twain ball without checking the arrows. Long pass ahead into the front court for Riley Kuntz. Kuntz gets it to Skylar Parker. Parker tries to force a pass down low. It goes to the floor and picked up by Mark Twain. They're having trouble in the backcourt. They do finally get it past Clopton and into the front court. Here's Harding with it. Bounce pass to Bowling. Trying to find some space. Up and around the perimeter. Down to 2 minutes to go, 2:05. Clopton up 62-24. And that pass is tipped and taken. Lauren Blackwell with the steal. Clopton works it down low. Lindsay off the glass. Had to go high off the glass, but gets her first 2 points of the night. 64-24. And now a whistle just to, I think, just to make substitutions. Are we going to actually talk about things? Mark Twain was thinking no for a second, but now they are going to talk. We'll keep it here with 1:40 to go. 64-24 is the Clopton lead. Hawks still have some things to work on, but a lot closer to a 4-quarter effort tonight.
Yeah, outside of that first quarter, they've dominated, like we thought they would, but, came out early, maybe just a little flat, maybe a little bit of nerves, not sure what it was, but couldn't quite keep a rein in on defense, couldn't stop them, got a little over-aggressive at times, and, that led to some easy buckets from Mark Twain. So in games like this, you just got to, stick to your fundamentals and don't want to get too aggressive. You just want to, take care of what you can do, and, the scoreboard will, figure itself out, which it has, for the last 3 quarters.
Mark Twain has a pretty good duo down low between Means and Martin, the freshman and junior.
Yep. I think that's something they got to look to build on. They ran a lot of plays from tonight, and for good reason. They when they got the ball, they were able to score down low.
Unfortunately, just 4 second-half points for Mark Twain. And now a tie-up. We'll give it back. Well, keep it with Mark Twain with 1.5 minutes remaining. I'll go to the backcourt and get it into Harding. To Bowling. And we're going to have a foul against the Hawks. I think Spoonster going to pick one up. That's her second. And we're down to 1 minute and 6 seconds to go in this first half of the doubleheader. I could have called another foul there against the Hawks. They kick it far side. Here's the long two. That one no good. And the rebound knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Mark Twain as we're down to 48 seconds to go. Shepard gets it in, and it's stolen away. Here's Parker. Weaves through everybody. Coast to coast. No. Put back. No. Kuntz is tied up. It'll stay with Clopton. And we're down under 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Hawks will take their time. Get it to the near corner for Campbell Lindsay. Out high. Parker to Spoonster. She drives in on the baseline. Kuntz the putback. That's no good. Can't believe we're still shooting. Down to 3 seconds to go. And Mark Twain will dribble out and finish off this contest. Clopton over Mark Twain in ladies varsity action. 64-24 our final. And we're back with the postgame after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
So a good effort tonight by the Clopton Lady Hawks as they beat Mark Twain 64-24. They hold the Lady Tigers just 11 points after the first quarter, and no points in the fourth quarter. So just 4 second half points, and those were early on. Taylor Martin went from 8 to 12 points there in the first minute and a half of the third quarter, and that was all for Mark Twain scoring wise with the running clock in the fourth quarter. So Clopton did what they had to do. Still some things that need to be cleaned up. They need to learn a little bit more body control, I think, in that full court pressure. They picked up a lot of ticky-tack fouls. But more of the four quarters, like we said there, as time was winding down, more of a four-quarter effort in this one.
Yeah, you can't be disappointed with a 40-point win, but just the way it looked at times, not as quite dominant. As funny as that is to say, when you win by 40 points and you say, you could have looked better, really. Scoring, putting up 40 points at half is a really good number, but you just got to be able to repeat that. And I know it's hard to do it with a running clock in the second half, but just some things on offense that they need to clean up, just not quite being aggressive enough and looking to attack seams. But that's all stuff I know they'll be able to take care of over this long Christmas break, and I can't wait to see them play them again.
Final scoring numbers for this one, a point for the Ghost, 2 points for Maren Mallory, 9 points for Adeline Means, and 12 points for Taylor Martin, as she's the leading scorer for Mark Twain. On the Clopton side, it looked like almost everybody that was into the ballgame scored. 2 points for Stacia Talbert, 2 points for Campbell Lindsay, 4 points for Riley Kuntz, 6 for Jasmine Hammett, 6 for Tinley Spoonster, 8 points tonight for Skylar Parker, 11 each for Madeline Bruni and for Shanna Yates, and 14 points for Brea Smith, as she's the game's top scorer tonight, and she did that in just 3 quarters. She didn't score any more in the running clock fourth quarter. So 14 points, our high score, 3 scores in double figures for Clopton, and a 64-24 win over Mark Twain. That'll wrap up the first half of our doubleheader. We'll come back with the pregame show for the boys as Mark Twain and Clopton do battle from Clopton High School after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, PJ's Salon, and Meyer Implement Company.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved ones the independence they want and the services they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio and designated areas to visit your loved ones safely, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House has rooms ready. Call to set up a tour and visit soon, 754-4020, or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Second half of our doubleheader set to begin as the Clopton Hawks take on the Mark Twain Tigers. Clopton 5-1 to start the season, but Mark Twain off to a good start as well, as Coach Ackreight's team is 5-2. So pretty even record and pretty good athletes on both sides. We saw Mark Twain. A lot of these guys did play football for him. Clopton don't have football anymore, so they're fresh to start the year. Don't have those nagging injuries like they've had in the past since the Indian Hawks folded. So they are relatively healthy to start this 22-23 campaign, and it should be a pretty good matchup tonight. We'll check our keys to the game after this on Eagle 102.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowie General Services of Farber is ready to help you with all your lawn and landscaping needs. Or maybe you are needing firewood. They offer that as well. Bowie General Services is your reliable contractor in Audrain, Pike, and the surrounding counties.
Hi, this is Dalton Bowie. Give us a call today for a free quote on your next project or to schedule lawn maintenance. 573-470-5354. Or visit our Facebook page, Bowie General Services.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat Debit Card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat Debit Card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate in Louisiana.
Clopton 5-1, Mark Twain 5-2. Our keys to the game for this one?
Yeah, for Clopton, I think they're just going to have to get out fast and get going early. This is a team that can get hot really quick, but can also cool down in such a hurry that you want to get ahead on the scoreboard early. So, you got to account for, those later in the game when you're going to slow down, you're going to have your hiccups. So it's easier to have it's easier to play from ahead is what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. And they've got some playmakers, some guys that like to get fancy for Mark Twain, and if you're not careful, they can run things up real quick.
Yeah, this is a team that's really good, and their record shows that 5-2. The little things are going to add up tonight. Just taking care of the ball as well as offensive rebounding. Mark Twain's got a couple of guys, Josh Brothers and Sam Northcutt, who average over 10 boards a game, and half of those are coming on the offensive end. So Clopton's going to have to look to dominate the glass on both sides of the ball.
Those are our keys to the game. We'll take a break, come back with your starting lineups after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports Center and La Crosse Lumber Company.
Hi, this is Amy at Community State Bank of Missouri. Did you know we offer health savings accounts? If you have a high-deductible health plan, you may qualify for a health savings account. HSAs are designed to help you save your money to help pay your deductible. Talk to your employer about our health savings account and let them know you want to keep your money right here at home. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. The crew and I at Mid-America are qualified to do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair, state inspections, run diagnostics, and more. We also sell used vehicles. Check out our lot or visit our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com. Remember, if you find yourself stuck on the side of the road, just give us a call. We offer 24-hour towing and roadside assistance. Mid-America Auto and Towing, where quality work and customer service is our top priority. Just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Our starting lineups for this ball game. First for the visiting Mark Twain Tigers, 5-2, coached by Jared Ackright. They'll start a senior, number 1, Lucas McLeod. Another senior, number 3, Mason Fullenwider. Number 24, a senior, Connor Eckler. Number 25, a sophomore, Sam Northcutt. And a senior, number 35, Josh Brothers. He's the big man in the middle for Mark Twain. For the Clopton Hawks, they're 5-1, coached by Tony Francis. They'll start a 6'2 senior, number 1, Tyler Kuntz. 6' junior, number 3, Chase Hall gets the start. 5'9 sophomore, number 11, Jordan Genowine. Number 42, a 6'4 junior, Cash Evans. And number 44, a 6'3 sophomore, Kane Evans, rounds out the starting 5. So again, for Mark Twain, it's McLeod, Fullenwider, Eckler, Northcutt, and Brothers. For Clopton, it's Kuntz, Hall, Genowine, Evans, and Evans in the booth with us as well, Zach, as we get close to the start of our second game of the night. The Lady Hawks won the first game by a 64-24 final. We'll see what the second one has in store when we tip it off next for you on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Magic Dragon and Bowling Green Ready Mix in Kearns Construction.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gamm at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Just about ready for on-court introductions here from Clopton High School. They are using every second of the warm-up, though, aren't they?
Tony Francis has got him out there. He's got him down to the second, you know. That's how it was in Iowa play, and I'm not sure it's much different now. They're going to utilize all 15 minutes that they have up there.
There he is. I couldn't even find Coach Francis for a second. He's hiding next to the scorer's table.
He's small, but he's got a big personality.
Oh, yeah, definitely. As they go through their final routine before heading to the bench. Mark Twain is at their bench. Kind of interesting to see a Mark Twain team with Lakota Preston. Not sure why he took the basketball season off, unless he's just focused on football this year. But they still have some athletes for this Mark Twain team. They're off to a good start at 5-2. Band finishing up their routine ahead of the introductions on the floor. We'll take one more break and then tip it off after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Ackles Farm Market, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
The lights go out again here as we get ready for the introduction of the Hawks, just like the Lady Hawks earlier. Big news of the night, Hannibal Pirate running back, Aeneas Williams, going to Notre Dame. Going to be a member of the Fighting Irish. That is, that's kind of a shocker.
Yeah. I know a lot of people around here would have liked him to stay and go to Mizzou, but got to do his best for him, and he figured that would be at Notre Dame.
Well, you know, maybe he cashes in, like you said, off air on that nil. That first year gets his money, and then goes into the portal and comes back to Mizzou for a sophomore year.
That's the craziest thing about the portal. It's the hottest topic in America right now. You know, kids are able to transfer, unlimited times. It seems like it's the wild, wild west, and it's really just created a free agency in college football.
All college sports, really. It's crazy. Teams are on the floor. It'll be Cash jumping center against Josh Brothers. Referee comes in from the far side. They tower over the referee, and it's tipped back. And the loose ball off the opening tip goes to the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. And we'll re-jump. No one ever had possession, so you got to re-jump it, right? 5 seconds off the clock. They want two other guys to jump it, so it'll be Kane jumping against Sam Northcott. And it's one back to Brothers. Brothers is fouled on his way to the hoop by Jordan Genowine. Odd start. And to the line goes Brothers. So a double tip. Straight to a foul and a missed free throw for Brothers. Second shot off the backboard, no good. The rebound corralled by Cash Evans. Into the front court now for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz works on the near point, gets a pick. Throws it far side for Chase Hall. Now to Kane. Kane out high with it to Genowine. Now for Kuntz on the near side. Tyler Kuntz drops it off. Evans off the glass is good. That's Cash. And he puts Clopton ahead. 2-0. 40 seconds into this ball game. Here's Brothers on high with it for Mason Fullenwider. Mason drops it off now for Connor Eckler. Eckler trying to find an option, comes to the near corner with it. This shot over everything by Sam Northcutt, and the rebound goes off of Kuntz out of bounds back to Mark Twain. Minute 1 gone in the first quarter, 2-0 Hawks. As McLeod tries to find somebody on the inbound, the 3 ball's no good. The rebound grabbed by Chase Hall. Hall to Kuntz. Tyler goes around everybody to the hoop and gets it to stick on the front iron and go down. Tyler Kuntz with his first 2 of the night make it 4-0 Hawks.
He's a guy, when he gets going, it can be hard to slow down.
Good first step. High with it, McLeod. To the near side for Eckler. Eckler bounce pass for Brothers. Brothers try to go backdoor with a pass, and it's taken away. Here comes Genowine up the floor to Kuntz. Now for Kane. Kane Evans. Looked one way, went the other way. Shoots it over everything, and here comes Mark Twain back the other way. McLeod. Lucas. Just throws it away. Picked off by Tyler Kuntz. He goes on the run. Off the glass. In and out, no good. 5 Tigers there for the rebound.
A little too much spin on it there. Just rimmed out.
There's Eckler with it. 2 Brothers. Now for Northcutt to the hoop, and he puts Mark Twain on the board. Sam Northcutt. First points of the night for the Tigers. 5:34 to go in the first. A 4-2 Clopton lead. Here's Kuntz for Kane. Now for Genowine. Cash with it. Behind the free throw line. Here's a 3 from the far side. That one's in and out, no good. For Hall, put back is good, and a foul. Nice move by Kane Evans, and a chance for a 3-point play. 5:13 to go in the first. Slight delay so the referee can tie his shoe. And 1 shot coming for the 6'3 sophomore. And the shot is good. 7-2 Clopton. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Josh Brothers on high. Lob pass for Northcutt. His shot high off the glass is good. Northcutt has all 4 for the Tigers. 3-point Hawk lead. We played 3 minutes here in the first. Far side, here's Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz on high for Kane. Now for Genowine. Skips it back over to Chase Hall. Now to the corner, driving out of the corner through the legs of a Mark Twain defender. Back to Kuntz. Now to Kane. Kane trying to make some room, puts it off the glass. He made his own space there.
Strong move there from Kane Evans.
9-4 our score. Hawks up by 5. 4:15 to go in the first. Here's Sam Northcutt. He's got all the points for Mark Twain. For Connor Eckler. Eckler. Near side for McLeod. Lucas starts his dribble. Now gives it up to Josh Brothers. Brothers. Back for Connor Eckler. They're trying to find Northcutt open. Haven't got him on a cut yet. All of a sudden back the other way. Out high. Here's Eckler again. Eckler takes it to the basket. Shot no good. And the rebound picked up by Cash. Ahead for Chase Hall. Hall trying to go coast to coast, kicks it back out. Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz to Cash through Kane. Now for Genowine. Nothing there for him, so he hands off for Chase Hall. Hall gives it to Tyler Kuntz. 5 minutes gone in the first. There's Jordan Genowine. Skips it. Driving to the basket, high off the glass, and Chase Hall into the scorebook for the first time, and a timeout taken by Mark Twain. 2:57 to go in the first quarter. It's Clopton 11, Mark Twain 4 on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Sun Window Company, and Center Locker Service.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
2:57 to go in the first quarter here from Clopton High School. 11-4, the Hawks lead Mark Twain. Tigers 5-2, Hawks 5-1.
Coach Tony Francis, you can't be much happier with how your team's played in these first 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Yep, clogging up a lot of lanes on defense and getting to the bucket on offense.
The only one who's been able to make it to the basket is Sam Northcutt so far for Mark Twain, and he has the ball right now out high. Over to Connor Eckler. Eckler works it down low to Brothers. Brothers goes off the glass. He scores 2. First points of the night for Josh Brothers. And it's a 5-point game. Hawks across the line. Chase Hall to Genowine. Now for Kane. Back to Chase Hall. To Kane again. To Jordan Genowine now on the near point. Ball knocked away from him momentarily. Picks it back up. Gets it to Cash. Cash moves around. Brothers goes to the hoop and scores. 13-6. He went around Brothers like he was nothing there. Northcutt gets it back to Eckler. Down to a minute 45 to go in the quarter. Sam Northcutt gets it to Brothers. Back to Eckler. Skip pass to the near side for McLeod. Thought about the three. Now goes to Brandon Black. Black. Far side for Eckler. Works it down low. Kickback now. Nothing there for Mark Twain. Good defense by the Hawks. Down to a minute 12 to play. Connor Eckler on high with it. He'll start his dribble. Feeds it down low. Shot off the glass. Good, and a foul. Sam Northcutt a chance for an and one.
Hawks fell asleep there on defense. That long kind of possession, lack of focus, I guess, and then backdoor cut to Sam Northcutt for the and one.
Foul goes against Kane Evans. And the shot is good. Make it the 3-point play. It's a 4-point game. And Chase Hall bringing up the floor for Clopton. Gives it to Genowine on a cut, and the ball stripped away. Here comes Mark Twain. Eckler with it. 3 ball from the near side. That one's good. Drops through for Brandon Black. And it's a 1-point game. So the lead for Clopton has evaporated since that timeout. Kick out. Here's Coons. He'll try the tray. Misses everything out of bounds. Back to Mark Twain with 23.8 seconds to go. And now they're going to say Hawks ball as the Tigers had last touch. Lob pass for Kane. Now back to Kuntz, free throw line. Back to Genuine. To Chase Hall. Hall knocked around, and here comes Mark Twain with 9 seconds to go. Eckler to the near side for McLeod. And he just ran into two Hawks. They're going to call a foul on Chase Hall. 4.6 seconds to go. And McLeod will inbound. His shoe's untied. Or very close to it. Has it at the buzzer. He forces up a prayer, and it goes awry. So Clopton will have to settle for a 1-point lead over Mark Twain at 13-12 after 1 quarter on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Rick Ridehouse Insurance Agency, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advance PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work. And you certainly know they never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at KJFM Radio and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a Taste of Philly.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
40 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Kane Evans gets the first points of the quarter for Clopton. They extend their lead back up to 3 at 15-12. There's a shot from the near side by McLeod, no good. Brothers gets the rebound, tries to scoop a pass down, and it's out of bounds. Probably a good thing that Hall went out of bounds before he passed that right to a pair of Mark Twain players.
Mark Twain had an immediate numbers advantage there.
So McLeod will inbound, gets it to Brothers, out high now for Black, who had a 3 in the first quarter. Made it a 1-point game at the time. Now here's Eckler with it. Connor works it down to Brothers. Back to Eckler. He'll try the tray. That one short. Fouled his own shot. Now ties it up against Jordan Genuine. It's going to stay with Mark Twain.
Clopton's got to do a better job of boxing out there on those old boards, giving Mark Twain extra possessions.
15-12 is the Clopton lead. McLeod to inbound. Has to go all the way out high with it to Brandon Black. No call as Kuntz was sent flying, and that gave all the room that Brandon Black needed to make it a 1-point game again. Now a steal out of bounds. Northcutt had it stolen, but dribbled off his own foot out of bounds. So Clopton will get to keep possession. Lob pass for Kane, not a Cash. Hall to Genuine, uses Cash as a screen, and he's fouled by Brothers. 6:18 to go in the second quarter. Just the second team foul against the Tigers. 15-14, and that first one rims out for Jordan Genuine. He'll have one more. And the second one is good. Make it a 2-point lead. 16-14. Here in the second quarter. Here's Eckler with it. Eckler for Black. Now for McLeod. Down low for Brothers. And they'll kick it all the way out to the far point. And McLeod will take it. Started to his left, then went to his right. Now he's going to drive baseline. That shot floats off the back iron and out. And Cash with the rebound. Ahead to Genowine. Trying to go around everybody. Now kicks back to Hall. Hall near corner for Kane. Kane gives it back to Cash. All the way out top for Genowine. Back to a streaking Kane, and he's fouled. That's going to be another foul on Josh Brothers.
His second. Good cut there from Kane Evans, going all the way around top and then cutting the face of the defender.
And a chance to get this lead up to 4. First shot's good. Makes it 17-14. He has 8 points now. And the second shot, it rims out, but Kuntz with the rebound. So double possession here for Clopton. Kuntz goes to the hoop on the baseline, can't hit the runner. And then out of bounds, just a little lapse in focus there by Mark Twain. They were trying to run it up the floor and forgot to take the ball with them.
Aiden Dye just threw it over the head of Connor Eckler there into the first row.
Clopton was already, everybody was on the other side of the half-court stripe. Tried to force a pass in, and now here comes Brothers with it. He has it stripped by Kuntz. To Genowine, over to Hall on the far side, and he'll take it across the line. 4:50 to go here in the second quarter. Genowine goes all the way to the hoop, can't hit the shot. Kuntz put back, no. Tip out rebound to Kane. Shot wasn't there for him. And here's Kuntz for 3, he drains it. Tyler Kuntz with the tray. Back to a 6-point Clopton lead at 20-14. Their Brothers out high for Northcutt. Now for Black to Eckler. Eckler at the right point, back up top now for Brandon Black. Back to the right again for Connor Eckler. He takes the 3. That one's good. That is more than enough space for Connor Eckler. 20-17. Tigers trail by 3. Comes pass in near side for Genowine. To Kane Evans. Over to the far side now for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz, he's going to drive to the basket, and he lays it in.
Like I said, when he gets going, it can be hard to stop him.
Lead is 5. He's got 7 in the game. 22-17 Clopton. 3:25 to go in the first half. Ball stripped away. Mark Twain keeps possession. Now it's stolen by Kane. Hall sets the offense, gets a nice pick from Cash, and then Cash was fed the ball, but it was stolen away. Here's Eckler. To Black, back to counter Eckler. On pass near side for Aiden Dye. Back to Eckler. He'll try another 3. That one's off the mark. And the rebound picked up by Kane, but he steps out of bounds. There was a player from both sides right at his feet, and I think
must have touched them and then by contact out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he was on a jersey or something, slid his foot. So Mark Twain gets a freebie here. And the pass comes all the way out to Fullenwider. to the near side for Brandon Black. Back to Mason Fulham-Wider, the senior, to Sam Northcutt. Northcutt just a sophomore to counter Eckler. Eckler lays it off the glass, can't get it to stick, and Cash with the rebound, then it's taken away, but out of bounds was counter Eckler. 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Chase Hall will bring it up the floor for the Clopton Hawks. Up it to the far side now for Genowine, now to Kane. Kane, lob pass for Cash was too far, and Eckler takes it away. Substitutions coming. Jason Hain getting ready to check in. Out high for Eckler. Minute 50 to go in the first half. To Black on the baseline, cut off there by Kane. Genowine bumped a lot. They work it. Turnaround shot. That's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Kuntz. Bounce pass for Hall. Hall ahead for Genowine. Here's the three, top of the key. That one goes down. Genowine with the tray. Make it 25-17. Bounce pass to the far side for Eckler. Minute 10 on the clock. Black. Now for Northcutt. Takes it back out high. There's a three off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Genowine.
He went way up for that one.
Yeah, one of the smallest guys on the floor. There's Kuntz. With 50 seconds to go. Finds a little room to Cash into the corner now for Genowine. Genowine goes baseline. Kick out and over the head of Tyler Kuntz, or behind him. Kuntz did everything he could to try and pull that one in.
I think Genowine got about halfway up in the air, then he didn't know if he wanted to shoot it or pass it and opted to throw it away.
He looked like he had a pretty clear path to the hoop as well.
Thought he was going to do the double clutch reverse, but turned it over there.
McLeod with it for Mark Twain, down to 35 seconds to go in the half. 25-17 Hawks lead, and it's taken away by Kuntz. He goes coast to coast and lays it in. Tyler Kuntz with two more. 27-17, a 10-point lead is the biggest of the night for the Hawks. Here's Eckler for three from the corner. He got it to fall. He's got a pair of trays. 27-20, Clopton leads, down to 10 seconds to go in the half. Kick it, corner. Back up top, down to 2 seconds. Got to take the shot. Here's the long-range three at the buzzer, and it's short. This falls into the waiting arms of Josh Brothers, and we've played two. It's the Hawks 27, the Tigers 20. Back with the halftime report for you after this on KJFM.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Since 1939, Meyer Implement Company has been serving the local agricultural and business communities with quality sales and service. Meyer Implement is also taking great pride in supporting those communities and would like to wish the area sports teams the best of luck throughout their seasons. Be sure to stop by and visit the people who truly appreciate your business. Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green.
Castile Color Wheel in Pittsfield is your one-stop shop for Christmas decor and gifts this holiday season. Cooking for the holidays? Their dishware section is a good place to start. Need stocking stuffers? Castile's has unique kitchen gadgets, coffee, chocolates, and other goodies. Their small-town charm welcomes you, and their helping hand is always right there. So much to offer and more at Castile Color Wheel, just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes in Bowling Green, Silex, and Louisiana are the ultimate providers of creating healing experiences in the community. We have years of experience caring for families and are dedicated to excellence in service and have the highest integrity. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes, offering sincere and caring service in your time of need.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
27-20, Clopton leading Mark Twain after 2 quarters. Both these teams kind of a mixed bag through the first 2 quarters. I think the girls' game, at least scoring-wise, was well ahead of this ball game, which you don't see too often. But it's kind of, like I said, a mixed bag. There's some really pretty passing for both these teams, and then there was some sloppiness, some laziness, maybe passes just not enough zip on them, and then some with way too much zip.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of early season sloppiness. We're in December, but it's still pretty early in the season. But both of these teams, like you said, doing some really great things on offense, but then turning around and making some, really head-scratching passes. And but I'm sure they both look to clean it up here in the second half. But we got a really good ball game here.
We do, and a tight one. Just 7 points separates these 2 teams. They both have some success from beyond the perimeter, so the 3 ball is an option as well, and that can be a quick equalizer if you hit a couple of threes back to back.
Yeah, hitting a couple of threes on back-to-back possessions, like we saw Connor Eckley do, can really bring you back into a ball game, especially if you're getting stops on the defensive end.
Just looking at the boys' bracket for the upcoming Clopton Invitational, Clopton the 1 seed, and Mark Twain the 6 seed, and really only a game separates their records right now, so that could be a pretty tight boys bracket.
1 through 5 are probably really good then if Mark Twain's at the 6, and it's really interesting to see Monroe City's finally been taking off their run as almost, I feel like, 5 or 6 years. They've always had the 1 seed, so I can't wait to see all these teams play at the Clopton tournament. It's always a great time of year.
Yeah, and the Monroe City girls down to the 5 seed this year. Winfield takes over that 1 seed, and that's interesting. With Ellsbury still in the bracket, they're down to a 3 seed behind Silex. So kind of and bumps Clopton all the way down to a 4 seed in their home tournament. That's a crazy bracket as well.
Some unfamiliar seeding for some of these teams.
And we are. Clopton tournament just around the corner.
Yep.
I mean, we're already at December 16th. That Clopton tournament, of course, kicks off the new year. So just around the corner, and very excited to spend a week here inside the Dale Miller Gymnasium and the old gym down the hall as well. 27-20 our score after 2. We'll come back with first half scoring for you after this on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, PJ's Salon, and Meyer Implement Company.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Center Locker Service has served thousands of satisfied customers throughout Missouri and surrounding states for over 60 years, specializing in custom beef, pork, and deer processing. Center Locker Service invites you to fill up your freezer this year with delicious meat products. Invest in quality meats like steaks, chops, bacon, hams, ribs, sausage, roast, and more. Fast, friendly service is always featured too at Center Locker Service, 107 South Public in Center. Stop in or phone soon toll free, 1-800-884-0737, or visit us at centerlocker.com.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Second half just minutes away from starting. Let's go through the first half scoring. First for Mark Twain. Total of 20 points, 16 in the first, or 12 in the first quarter, 8 in the second quarter. They've got 2 points from Josh Brothers. Clopton did a really good job stopping him after some early success. Same with Sam Northcutt. He had 7 first quarter points, and that's all he got for the half. 5 points for Brandon Black, 6 for Connor Eckler, all 6 of those coming from beyond the arc in the second quarter. So without him, this could be a big Clopton lead right now. For the Hawks, 2 points for Chase Hall, 4 each for Jordan Genowine and Cash Evans, and 8 points for Kane, and then 9 points for Tyler Kuntz. Like you said, he can put a lot of points on the board in a hurry if he's feeling it.
He's got the microwave trade. He can get hot in a hurry, you know. But another guy I want to see going here in the second half is Jordan Genowine. We saw him knock down a 3 there towards the end of the first half, but he's a guy who can really give you a lot of good buckets, and once he gets, into the game, he can be a great help on both the offensive and defensive end.
And I think your brothers have to establish dominance down low against the big guys for Mark Twain in order to open Genowine up, because Jordan, not the biggest guy on the floor.
Not the biggest guy, but he can probably jump higher than everybody else on the court. I'll give him that, and he's so fast. So.
27-20, Clopton leads after 2. Back with the second half for you after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports Center and Lacrosse Lumber Company.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Follow Area High School Sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
27-20, Clopton leading heading into the third quarter here from the Dale Miller Gymnasium. Mark Brunick, Zach Evans in the broadcast booth looking down on Ed Lindsay Court. The band sounds fantastic. And we're ready for action as Mark Twain back on the floor. Still waiting on the Hawks. Like you said, Coach Francis knows exactly how long he's allotted, and he'll use every second of it. I haven't heard Tony too much tonight.
No, I think he's getting older now. He's going to want to keep quiet. He doesn't quite have that quick temper like he had back when he was young, maybe 1 year ago.
Yeah, exactly. He must like what he sees so far. Here's Chase Hall with it as Clopton has the ball to start the second half. He puts on the brakes back to Genowine. He drains the tray. Jordan Genowine has 7. Right on cue. Exactly what you said needed to happen. Back to a 10-point Clopton lead. 25 seconds into this third quarter. Back up top with it to Sam Northcutt. Over to the far side now for Lucas McLeod. McLeod puts on the brakes, gets it back to Eckler. Eckler, a nice job keeping possession. He had trouble a couple times. He'll throw up the 3. It's no good. And the Hawks let it go out of bounds. They'll take possession with 7:15 to go in the third quarter. With it is Chase Hall. Hall across the line. Angles to his right. Now gets it to Cash, who just hands it to the chest of Kuntz. He drives the lane and puts it in. He's in the double figures. 32-20, largest lead of the night for Clopton at 12. With it is Lucas McLeod for Josh Brothers. Brothers gets it to Connor Eckler. He works it down low. That shot over the front iron and out. Clopton gets the rebound. It is Hall. Hall all the way to the hoop. Too hard off the glass. And the rebound grab by Northcutt. Here comes McLeod on the run. He tries to go coast to coast and is blocked out of bounds, but a foul going to be whistled. That's against Kane, and now I hear Tony. His second. And to the line, Lucas McLeod for the first time. Yes, Jason Hain gets ready to check back in. And the first shot is short for McLeod. So Kane out, Hain in. Haven't seen too many headbands this season. But Jason not going to let it die as McLeod hits the second one. Oh, he's 1 for 2. And an 11-point Clopton lead. Genowine all the way. Strip or passed at the last second over to Cash. And he puts it away. 34-21. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Northcutt looking to lob. Instead, he'll go back between the circles to Lucas McLeod. McLeod angles to his right. Works against Hall now. Kicks it back up top. Eckler for 3. A deep 3 is good. Connor Eckler has 3 trays.
That was deep and well contested.
Back to a 10-point Clopton lead. Near side, here's Kuntz. Tyler to Jason Hain over to the far side now for Jordan Genowine. Genowine to Chase Hall. Hall. Center of the lane. That shot long and the rebound grabbed by Fullenwider. Takes it across the line to the near side for Lucas McLeod. McLeod. Now for Fullenwider. Back to McLeod. He'll try a tray. That one's good. It's a great equalizer.
We talked about there, getting stops along with getting, multiple 3 balls in a row. They can bring you back into a game real fast.
And that's where they are, 34-27. Clopton lead down to 7. It's been up as high as 12. Here's Hain. To Genowine on the far point. Now to Cash. Cash kicks it to the corner for Genowine. Skips it. Hall for 3. That's offline. Turned into a great pass, though, for Tyler Kuntz. And he puts it in. 36-27.
Good job of offensive rebounding there by Tyler Kuntz. Sorry to cut you off.
You're good. Midway point in the third quarter. Here's McLeod for 3. That one's good. Oh, my goodness. You can't let him get this hot. Down to a 6-point lead for Clopton. You're ahead, trading 2s for 3s isn't the way to go. Genowine all the way to the hoop, blocked the last second. We're going to have a foul on Sam Northcutt. With 3:45 to play here in the third quarter. That's his second. First shot in and out, no good for Genowine. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Second shot is good. So he stays at 50%. Makes it 37-30. McLeod throws it away. Cash ahead for Kuntz. He goes all the way to the hoop and scores. He's got 15 points. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. With it is Brandon Black. Drew Brothers to the near side for McLeod. McLeod cut off from the baseline by Hall. They try to work it in. Hall takes it away. Chase Hall being chased. Gets it to Kane. Back to Cash to the near corner. Kuntz going to try the baseline. He puts it off the glass. No. Loose ball. Still loose. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Mark Twain before the tie-up. That was awkward. As
It was a
Kane
weird moment,
picked up Tyler Kuntz. He was still sitting Indian style. 39-30. The Hawks lead Mark Twain here in the third on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Magic Dragon and Bowling Green Ready Mix in Kearns Construction.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
If it's time to ride or time to work, it's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. There isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than those at Hayden's. If you need help at work or at play, let Hayden's Motorsports Center be your one-stop shop for the most fun and hard-working power sports equipment in the area. They're always ready to help. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
McLeod with it after the timeout for Mark Twain. 2:45 to go. And the Tigers trail Clopton by 9, 39-30. Out high with it is Eckler. Eckler. And they're going to call the charge. Eckler can't believe it. All the Ecklers are good at showing outrage.
Yeah, I played against a few of them, so I can account for that.
Yeah. The say what face is a family trait. The Froelich brothers have their bad traits too, let me tell you. Yeah. Here's a big block on Kane. And here comes Mark Twain back the other way. 2:10 to go over to the far side. Now McLeod with it. Floater through the lane. That misses everything off of Cash to Kane. And now here comes Hall to Kuntz. Tyler Kuntz, he's going to take it to the hoop. No. Put back. Oh, that is a good follow that time by Cash.
Played it perfectly.
41-30. Out high with it is Aiden Dye. Now for Brandon Black. Black gives it to Eckler. Lane opens up for him to take to the hoop, and he scores. Eckler having a good night.
Mm-hmm. He's got 11 already.
Here's Kuntz with it. Kuntz going to drive again. Oh, drug that foot. He travels. And substitutions coming for the Tigers. As back in, Mason Fullenwider and Josh Brothers. Minute 19 to go in the third quarter. 41-32 is the Clopton lead. That's the Hawks looking to sweep this Friday night from the Tigers. As the Lady Hawks won with the running clock in the fourth quarter. With it is Aiden Dye. Dye from the baseline, shot no good. Tip rebound from Kane to Cash. And Kane has it again to Jordan Genowine. Back up top for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz goes far side for Chase Hall. Now for Genowine. To Kuntz again. Oh, the floor opened up for him. Almost had some goaltending on Brothers, but Kuntz gets it to fall. Makes it 43-32, Clopton, with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Out high with it is Brandon Black to the near corner. Now to Brothers. Back to Black. He leans into one, can't hit, out of bounds, and which way did he point?
Looks like it'll stay Tigers ball.
Cash will come out, replaced by Jason Hain again. 21.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. I get it in. To Fullenwider. He drops the three from the corner with a hand in his face. It's a big tray. In the waning seconds of this third quarter, here's Kuntz with it, down to 8. To Kane. Kane Evans. And a foul on the floor as he looked to drive. 5.3 seconds to go in the quarter. And the foul is the third on Josh Brothers. And they don't get him out of there. I'd go right at him again.
Yeah, that's what I would say, yep.
Little floater pass to the near side. Kick it down low. Cash too hard off the glass. And that'll do it for 3 quarters. Off the exit sign was that buzzer beater attempt. 43-35, Clopton leads Mark Twain as we head to the fourth on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Ackles Farm Market, and Northeast Missouri Title Company.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 573-324-3433 and let the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at Eagle 102 and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Brothers can't get to stick to the rim, and the ball goes to the floor. We're underway in the fourth quarter. Put back good. And a foul, Fullenwider, a chance for an and-1. 43-37. Foul is the second on Chase Hall. Just the second foul of the half against Clopton, however, and he hits the free throw. So he's got 6 points. Does Mason Fullenwider. Here's Hall. Stu Genowine on the far side. 30 seconds gone here in the fourth. Hall with it again. To Genowine. In the corner for Kane. Hall again, out high is Kuntz. He'll take the long three. Off the mark, and the rebound, a free one for Aiden Dye. Like those shoes.
Multicolor.
Yeah. Here's another three for Mark Twain. That one's off the mark for Fullenwider, and here comes Genowine. He's trying to go coast to coast to the hoop, and they're going to call the charge. Oh, man.
Sometimes you want that restricted area like they do in college and the NBA, because right there it seemed like he was under the basket and, even falling back a little bit. But, without that in high school, if you can stand anywhere underneath the basket and, it can still be a charge.
43-38. Clopton with the lead, but it's down to 5. It's been as large as 12. Here's Eckler with it. And we're going to have another little hand check foul on Genowine. That's his third. Back-to-back fouls on Jordan Genowine. And McLeod will inbound.
Had been letting him play for the most part all game. Not a whole lot of fouls on either team, but probably try to rein it in here in the fourth quarter.
That one in, out, back in. Good floater that time by Eckler. 43-40, down to a 3-point lead for the Hawks. No give up in these Tigers, that's for sure. Genowine to the hoop. That one goes.
It's a tough finish there from Jordan Genowine.
Yeah, he's got 10 points now. Here's Heckler for Brothers on the baseline. Back to Fullenweider now around the horn to McLeod again. McLeod almost shuffled his feet. Gets to the baseline and Eckler leans into one. Back the other way. Are the Hawks. To Kuntz. And there's another foul whistled against Mark Twain. In a 3-point game, 5:13 to go. (45-42). The foul was on McLeod, his first. Lob pass for Kane to Genowine. Back to Kane Evans. Now for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz feeds Kane. Kane goes off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound taken away and a foul. Put back good by Kane. And he gets the free throw opportunity. How did he steal that one back?
I'm not sure. It's probably the first time I've ever seen him shown emotion on the court.
The foul was the fourth on Brothers. And the free throw does not go. And it's picked up by Mark Twain. I'm surprised that Northcutt didn't get a goaltend there. He had his hand up in the net while that one was still up above the rim. Ball went out of bounds.
Well, Jordan just picked up his fourth foul there.
Yeah, he did.
Starting to call some more hand checks here in the fourth quarter now.
Yes, they are. Here's Brothers to Eckler. 47-42. That one's good. Oh, my goodness. Eckler is on fire here in the second half. And it's a 2-point game after that tray by Connor Eckler. 47-45. Timeout Clopton. 4:33 to go in the fourth on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Sun Window Company, and Center Locker Service.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Kuntz gets it across the line after the timeout. Malik Marshall into the ball game for the Hawks. Here's Kuntz for three. That one's off the mark. Rebound picked up by Cash. He goes off the glass, scores, and is fouled. He's got 10 points. 49-45.
After that, we're starting to see a little bit of a student section come up over there in the Clopton student section. Come up with some chants. Haven't seen that yet tonight.
Yeah, they're into it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the third foul on Sam Northcutt. And the free throw goes down as well. Even with a clap or whatever that was as he was releasing the ball. 50-45, midway point of the fourth quarter. Here's McLeod with it for the Tigers. Directing traffic. And Eckler to meet him on the other side. Out high, they're going to try a three. That one's off the mark. Rebound picked up by Cash. Off the floor, they'll hand it off to Kuntz. Tyler Kuntz for Kane. Kane goes to Marshall. Through Cash to Kuntz. Kuntz kicks it to the corner for Chase Hall. Well, now it's stripped away. And here comes McLeod. Fed it across the lane, and what a block by Cash. That was a block on a fadeaway shot. With it is Kuntz, out high to Kane. Kane comes to Marshall. Down to 3:05 to play in the fourth quarter, and what do we have? A timeout taken by Clopton. 50-45, it's a 5-point lead for the home team over Mark Twain on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Bowie General Services of Farber is ready to help you with all your lawn and landscaping needs. Or maybe you are needing firewood. They offer that as well. Bowie General Services is your reliable contractor in Audrain, Pike, and the surrounding counties.
Hi, this is Dalton Bowie. Give us a call today for a free quote on your next project or to schedule lawn maintenance. 573-470-5354. Or visit our Facebook page, Bowie General Services.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Kuntz gets it in, gets it back, comes across the lane. Now to Kane. His shot didn't quite get enough glass.
Nope. Took that from a weird angle and kind of a distance. Kind of too far to be a layup and not close enough where you can throw it off the backboard.
Eckler to the far side now for Black. To Eckler again on the near point. Over to the left-hand side for McLeod. Here's Brothers with it, playing with 4 fouls. Back to Lucas McLeod. To Connor Eckler, down to 2:23 to go. In regulation, it's a 5-point game. Eckler, a floater, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Kane Evans. In the backcourt with it. Hall works across the line, now puts on the brakes. Needs somewhere to go. He gets it back to Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz to Genowine on the near point. Now for Kane. Kane to Kuntz, and he is fouled. That's going to be number 4 on Northcutt. Good job by Kuntz to not get tied up and drawing the foul on the same play. Minute 52 to play. Still a 5-point lead.
So both Josh Brothers and Sam Northcutt playing with 4 fouls here for the Mark Twain Tigers.
That's both their big men.
Mm-hmm.
And Kuntz goes to the line for a 1-and-1, hits the front half. He's got 18 points. First point of the fourth quarter, though, for Tyler. Makes it a 6-point game. That makes it a 3-possession game. He hits them both. 52-45. Down to a minute 47 to play. With it is Black. Brandon Black all the way to the hoop. No, but a foul. And a chance to get some points. Genowine comes up a little lame.
And his night is done as he fouls out.
Oh.
Looks like he's in some pain.
Yeah. $52-45, so it's not Brothers or Northcutt that foul out first. It's Jordan Genuine, and his night ends at 10 points. The free throw is good. For Brandon Black. He's got 6 points. And the second is good as well. Pretty good free throw shooting for both these teams. Kuntz with it in the backcourt. Minute 35 on the clock. Cash with it. Back to Chase Hall. Not a Hain. Hain to the corner. Gets it back. That shot no good. Put back. No. How about Kane? He'll dribble out with it. Good decision. Gets it back to Kuntz. I didn't think anyone thought they were going to go back to the middle with that one.
Tyler Kuntz is wide open there.
54-47 is the Clopton lead. We're down to a minute 5. Oh, almost stolen. Here's Eckler. Forces a prayer of a three, and Hain with the rebound. In some trouble. Hands it off for Cash over to Kane in the corner. Now ahead to Tyler Kuntz. He's ahead of the pack and lays it in. He's having himself a night. 56-47. Back to a 9-point lead. We're under a minute. Down to 40 seconds. McLeod with 35 on the clock. He'll take the three. He'll drain the three. Wow. And a timeout taken. He's got 10 points. And the lead down to 6. 56-50. Clopton leads Mark Twain. 32.2 seconds to go in the fourth on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, PJ's Salon, and Meyer Implement Company.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. The crew and I at Mid-America are qualified to do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair, state inspections, run diagnostics, and more. We also sell used vehicles. Check out our lot or visit our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com. Remember, if you find yourself stuck on the side of the road, just give us a call. We offer 24-hour towing and roadside assistance. Mid-America Auto and Towing, where quality work and customer service is our top priority. Just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Well, Mark Twain got the turnover that they wanted, and now Hain going to get a foul. His first. And a 1-and-1 coming for Brandon Black, who just hit 2 from the free throw line a moment ago. And another timeout taken by Clopton with 25.4 seconds to go. 56-50. Free throws coming for Mark Twain when we come back on KJFM.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
56-50, 25.4 seconds to go in this ball game. Clopton with a 6-point lead on Mark Twain. Mark Roenick, Zach Evans here in the Dale Miller Gymnasium. Clopton girls won 64-24, so a 40-point win for the Lady Hawks tonight to draw even at 3-3 on the season. Some big free throws coming up for Brandon Black for Mark Twain. A 1-and-1 opportunity. And the first one is good. Earns the second. He's got 8 points. 5-point game. Second shot. He hit them both. That's pretty good. 56-52. And the ball goes to the floor, and we're going to have a foul against Mark Twain. And Chase Hall going to shoot some free throws on the other end, a 1-and-1. He's got 2 points, and that was the 5th on Sam Northcutt. So he is out, finishes his night with 7 points. And all 7 of those came in the first quarter.
And quiet night after that. Clopton did a good job taking him out of the game.
Yeah, he was huge in that first quarter. At the line, Chase Hall. And the first shot for Chase is good. Earns the second. Second one will put Clopton up by a pair of threes. 21.9 seconds to go, and the shot is good. He's got 4 points and a timeout taken. 58-52. Back in a minute on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Hayden's Motorsports Center and La Crosse Lumber Company.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
58-52. Clopton leads Mark Twain here in the fourth. 21.9 seconds to go. It'll be Tigers' ball. We'll have to go to the length of the floor, hit a three, steal the ball, and hit another three. And that's just a tie. Oh, pass was behind Lucas McLeody's across the line. Into the corner for Connor Eckler. Down to 15 seconds to go. Prayer three, and that one misses everything. Cash gets the rebound. Kuntz into the front court, and they finally foul him. McLeod going to have his second foul. But we're down to 8.3 seconds to go. Tyler hits either of these. Ball game's over.
Eckler really had to force that up. Wasn't really the best of shots, but the only really look they had on that end.
No, yeah. Didn't have much choice.
Maybe looking, trying to draw a foul, maybe.
Yeah. So the block's empty, and the first shot is good for Tyler Kuntz. Second shot good as well. He hit them both. He's got 25. 59 or 60 to 50. Ooh, a three from the far corner, and that'll do it. Final 60-55. Who was that was that Fullenwider?
That was Fullenwider from the quarter.
At the buzzer, but too little, too late for Mark Twain. As Clopton wins this one by 5, 60-55. And we'll be back with the postgame for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws.
At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for ego. Power beyond belief.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
60-55, Clopton over Mark Twain. The Hawks and Lady Hawks sweep the night here in the Dale Miller Gymnasium. But Mark Twain, they're going to be tough.
Yeah, they made it a really good game, and I know we're only in middle December right now, but that felt like a postseason matchup, maybe in a district champion. Just the feeling of the whole game. It was, they played neck and neck. Either team, I think, could have won this game, but ultimately it was Clopton coming out ahead. Yeah,
Mark Twain never gave up all the way until the final horn. They were down by as many as 12 points in the second half and hit some three balls, and I think that's going to be their cure or their curse this season. If they're on, you better be on as well, because Mark Twain can shoot.
I agree. Just like you said, it could be the cure or curse. Tonight it was a cure, but to no avail. But the three ball is really what kept it in tonight, because the guys we talked about early, Sam Northcutt, Josh Brothers, didn't really do a whole lot in the second half, really. So it was really Connor Eckler, Mason Fulham-Wider, and Lucas McLeod keeping them in with the deep ball.
Yeah, and Eckler had a huge second half. He only had 6 points in the half, had a dozen in the second half. To really keep Mark Twain in this ball game, as the final is 60-55. But the Hawks did some good things as well. Tyler Coots, a huge night. Both your brothers in double figures. We'll get the full scoring in a couple minutes. I like the game that the Hawks played.
I do. They rely on their three-headed monster and Tyler Coons, Cash Evans, and Kane Evans to do a lot of the scoring. But on a night like tonight, I talked about at halftime, Jordan Genowine kicking in 10 points. That's never going to hurt you. If you can get in that, every night, this is going to be a really tough team to play, come January and February.
60-55 our final. We'll have our final scoring numbers and wrap things up here from Clopton in a minute on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Magic Dragon and Bowling Green Ready Mix in Kearns Construction.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
60-55, Clopton over Mark Twain here tonight to get Clopton the sweep. The girls' score was the Lady Hawks 64, Mark Twain 24. Our final scoring numbers for the men's game for Mark Twain. They had 2 points from Josh Brothers tonight, 7 from Sam Northcutt, all in the first quarter. 9-point night for Brandon Black and for Mason Fullenwider, including that 3 at the buzzer. 10-point night for Lucas McLeod and 18 for Connor Eckler. He was really good in the second half for the Mark Twain Tigers. For the Clopton Hawks, 4 points for Chase Hall, 10 points for Kane Evans, 10 for Jordan Genowine. Cash had 11 tonight, and 25 points for Tyler Kuntz in the victory. That's on nearly 50% of the scoring for the Clopton Hawks tonight. And you warned us. He looked like he was going to have a big night. He did have a big night.
He did that, and he did it on excellent efficiency. He didn't miss that many shots tonight.
No.
A few layups early, but other than that, he wasn't missing. And he's had problems earlier on in the year, where he can go off for 10 points in a row, then, you won't hear from him the rest of the night. So trying to get that full four-quarter effort out of him is going to be huge for Tony Francis' squad here.
Yeah, he had just 2 points in the first quarter, came back with a 7-point second quarter, 8 points in the third quarter, and hit all his free throws in the fourth on his way to an 8-point fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
That is balanced scoring and keeping it going as the game goes on.
That's really all you can ask for.
60-55 is our final. Zach, fun as always working with you, and hopefully we'll see you a lot during Clopton tournament.
Glad to be back.
Well, we're just around the corner from that for sure. Getting close to Christmas. We'll have more basketball for you next week right here on Eagle 102. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.